Good morning. Welcome to Cozumel, Mexico. Today we're going to be getting off the ship and adventuring on over to Playa Mia. That is one of the many beach clubs here in Cozumel, which is a popular thing to do. I'm excited for it. I've never been, but also I don't have anything booked or planned. This is a last minute day, so let's see what the process is like to come show up to Cozumel with no plans, but to make plans with Playa Mia. We'll get down there. Let's go ahead and head off. We'll see you real soon, Harmony. So welcome to Cozumel, Mexico, a place that we come quite a bit. Today we have nothing planned, but our goal is to get to Playa Mia. I was trying to book it on Excursion last minute, but unfortunately it just, I woke up a little late. It is about 10:30. The Excursion leaves at 11. I don't think we're gonna make it, but we could just go on our own because that's totally a thing. So we'll see what we got. But it is crazy walking between two ships. One massive ship on our right and a formerly massive ship on our left. As soon as we've made our hike down the pier, there's plenty of options for us to go to. I just need to figure out which one is the right one and where we want to go. This is where we would meet for the Royal Caribbean excursion, but we don't have one, so we're gonna do this the old-fashioned way, manually, at one of the booths nearby. Alrighty, we made a reservation with Playa Mia. You go up to one of those booths, and actually you don't pay anything until you get there, which I guess works for me. It was $81 for the entire package. That includes the $65 all-inclusive food and drink, and then also the resort, which would have actually been $35 had I just done that by itself. And then $16 for the transportation. So it ends up being about $81 plus whatever you're gonna tip all these people. So our first task to get over there is we have to find where they're gonna be picking us up. They gave me the slip, we're gonna pay there. So this should actually get me to my, I shouldn't have to pay anything yet, we'll see. So we've exited the port and now we're supposed to cross the street and go over to the Hard Rock Cafe where our driver is going to be waiting for us. And the way this works is basically there's gonna be a taxi service to and from. So you obviously take the ride there at the beginning, but then whenever you feel like you're ready to leave at any point, you can. You don't have to wait for a specific time, you just go. But that's literally so far away, so let's just figure out on how to get over there. We gotta find the Hard Rock Cafe. Just now that we're out, we gotta find a way to cross the street. I mean, I guess theoretically we could just cross at any time, but I'm not that crazy. There is the Hard Rock Cafe, so we need to find the meeting point. Oh, right there. I'm just kidding, I'm that crazy. We're gonna cross right now. So I found the meeting point. It was actually not that far away. It was right there, making a bigger deal than I needed to, but I'm just gonna stand by, wait until they can get a driver over here. So that's it, yeah. They just checked me in and we should be good to go. They gave me a wristband, which shows that I'm a transfer. So that's pretty cool. Alrighty, well, we made it. We got checked in safely. Now we have to head over and pay for the actual beach and what we're doing. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Turns out there's actually a few shops here that if you really wanted to do shopping, you can get it done here. You don't have to go anywhere else. Perfect. Alrighty, though, we made it. And pretty much, since I'm all on my own, I've kind of decided I'm just gonna go about the day in whatever random order I'm gonna that I feel like going in. So first thing I did is the lunch buffet is a buffet, basically, it's self-service. I decided it was right there, the first thing I saw, so I got lunch. Am I hungry? Do I need to eat more after being on a cruise that has unlimited food? Yes, yes I do. They have a decent lunch selection. They've got pretty much, they got fajitas, they have hot dogs, they have chicken, they have barbecue things, they got french fries, which you always never go wrong with. It's a pretty decent selection. There is a package where you could just come to the beach and you don't get access to the buffet, but of course we did that one. I wanted to eat, that sounded really good, so that's why we decided to eat. Heck yeah. So while I'm not gonna show you my plate, I did pretty much get a mix of everything because there was a lot and I want to try everything out just cause, and then later, and then we'll go to the beach. So yeah, we got all you can eat and all you can drink. There's really nothing that can go wrong. I'm not gonna show you and try every individual bite, but let me just say, fish, pretty good. French fries, pretty standard. Rice and beans, pretty decent. Chicken fajitas, it's all pretty good. I'm thinking we're probably not gonna have to go to dinner tonight, so we're all set. This is gonna be my breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Cheers, we'll see you at the beach. All right, now that we're all set up with that, head on down to the beach. There is plenty of chairs out here, so it's looking pretty good. Alrighty, we made it. Chilling, got a chair. One thing I forgot was a towel. Wasn't really thinking about it too much, but you know what? That's okay because it's hot enough that I'll just dry off right away. So my plan is I'm gonna chill for a little bit and then hit the water and then try some of the sports stuff. But they do have a pool and they do have a beach, so pretty cool stuff. Alrighty, well, it's time to go. I think I might have messed up and I was doing time lapse instead of actual video for my GoPro footage, so that might have all been botched. So we'll see. We'll do a full review once we get back to the ship, but it's about 2:50, so we gotta get going. Gotta meet our van back. They do one transfer service about once every hour at the top of the hour. So 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The last one for me, since my ship leaves at 5:30, is 4. They want me out of here by 4 o'clock, which is great, but we want to be out of here an hour early, get back to the ship safe and sound. So we're doing 3. Hopefully we make it. I'm gonna try and get some B-roll done before I leave because I spent too much time just relaxing in the beach. It was a great thing. It was a nice relaxing day. I don't do this very often. I was sat next to a Filipino family from Texas. They're really awesome people and just chatting, having a good time. It was really nice since I was by myself. So one thing I'm a little bummed about that I never got to use was the pool side of things. There is a whole pool section and a kids water play ground, like a little water park. I never came to this side. I was just on the beach in the sand because I kind of forgot about this, but it is also included in the day. Next time, with more time, I would probably hang out here more. But I had a great time anyways. Time to go. They had a free chocolate tasting and I decided why not? And I ended up getting a few bars, 1 coffee for my mom and 1 mint because that was really good. I forgot to hit the record button while I was there, so sorry. But they do have chocolate and tequila tastings. It's free. Obviously, they want you to buy, but there's no obligation to. Just if you like it, then buy it. If not, then you tried it and it was not good and you didn't like it and you move on. That's all it was. They got me at the end. I was like, that sounds like a good idea. I kind of wanted to try something sweet after drinking like a bunch of daiquiris all day. But yeah, now it's time to go home. Alrighty, we made it back safe and sound to the port on time. It's 5:30. It's 3:30. And yeah, perfect time to get back on board. And we'll do a quick review of Playa Mia. No gracias, amigo. So yeah, great time to get back aboard Harmony of the Seas and do a quick review. Alrighty, we've made it back on board Harmony of the Seas. Welcome home. Just really quickly want to mention we're docked right next to Enchantment of the Seas, who is getting ready, and all the bridge officers are out on the old style wing that is actually outside. If you look now, most of the time it's indoors, glassed up. Our bridge is indoors, so it's kind of really cool to see the old-timey bridge. Anyways, I digress. The main thing we want to talk about, Playa Mia. Was it a good day? Was it a bad day? Well, first thing, let's get it out of the way. Let's talk about price. How much was our day? We paid $81 for me. That includes the $65 ticket that is the beach activities, the chair, and then the all-inclusive drinks, all-you-can-eat buffet. So that's what was included in the $65, and then the additional $16 was the transportation for me to go to and from. So $16 a person round trip. It's not bad. It was about a 10-minute drive to and from the port. Pretty much standard because all of the beach clubs are actually all right next door to each other. So the fact that I was able to go to Playa Mia today was pretty cool. That's one more off the list, but they're all in the same area. So you can do taxis individually. You can get a taxi there at the port. I didn't get a picture of the price fare though, so that is one thing you'll want to check. But I will say price comparisons, if you were to book that same excursion through Royal Caribbean, it was $98. So $81 to $98, $17 to get it through the cruise line. Is it worth the extra money? I actually don't think so. It is better to save the money, save the $17 per person, and just book it there on the port right there last minute. Don't lose anything out, because let me tell you, the workers for Playa Mia, they know what time you need to leave, and they're gonna make sure. When I got there and I arrived at Playa Mia, they told me your ship leaves at 5:30. The last taxi's at 4 o'clock. Make sure you leave on time. which is exactly what they were going to do if you had a Royal Caribbean excursion. So that whole the Royal Caribbean is going to wait for you. They might not anyways, because you are on your own to get back through the taxi, just as a heads up. So save the $17 right there and then. Could you have done it cheaper if you'd gone ahead of time? I don't know. Check it, do some research, visit Playa Mia's website. They do charge in pesos though, so be mindful. So then, overall, how was the beach? The beach was beautiful. There is plenty of chairs to sit around in. It wasn't so busy. There was a bunch of space, and they had a lot of amenities. Yeah, you can hang out on the beach and the sand, or you can hang out by the pool. And I didn't go to the pool, me personally, but I love having the option. In my opinion, when I'm on the ship and I want to go to the pool is always there. But I can't go to the beach. I can't go hit the sand on a cruise ship. You have to go on the island for that. So that's why, to me, like, yes, the pools are an awesome option and people took advantage of it, but I don't, because though I'm not a very much water person, I want to be on the beach when I'm on the beach. Just me. But in my package, the all you can drink, it was pretty awesome, because the all you can eat, all you can drink, it was great. I just kept ordering daiquiris. I did not want to record how many I had, because that is something that you don't need to know. That's okay. You don't need to know how many I had. But all you know is I had more than one, but less than too much. But they order the drinks to the sand, to the beach where you're sitting. Unfortunately, they don't do the food. The food is done buffet style. There is a seating section where there is a buffet and tons of seats for you to go and eat. I ate as soon as I got there because I was hungry, and the food was actually pretty good. I don't really expect the beach clubs to have phenomenal 5-star food, but I do expect it to be pretty decent and expect it for me to want to eat it, and I did enjoy my meal. I could have had more, but I just had the one plate and I was kind of done for the day because I wanted to spend some time in the water. Now, when it comes to activities, they do allow you to take out kayaks, and they allow you to take out the water bikes. I did a kayak, me personally, because it seemed a little bit easier. They give you 15 minutes to go around, they give you the life vest for it, and you can just kind of stay in their designated area. It's a wide space, a lot of space to go around in, and I did enjoy my time on the kayak, got my workout in for the year. And then they have a water playground area, which was really cool. You had to swim quite a bit of distance to get out there, so for the younger ones, good luck. But it's included, so it's definitely worth a go. You know, if you're a parent, take your kids. If you're a kid, ask your parents and go out there, have some fun. It's a small little course. It's not the biggest, and it can get crowded, but it's certainly worth going out there just to spend some time out there having fun. I did it a little bit. I was a dummy, and I did not record while out there because I made a mistake. But hey, it's okay. It's one of the reasons why this is still more of a hobby than it is a profession, because if I was a professional, I wouldn't have made those mistakes. But as a hobbyist who loves cruising, that's a fine mistake. Then a few additional amenities that cost extra is they do have jet skis, which I believe is $83 a person, which is a little pricey, but also I do expect jet skis to always cost extra. I never expect them to be included. They have snorkeling gear for rent. I don't know how much it costs, but it wasn't available today because of something. And then they also have massages or spas. They also have massages available to you, so if you wanted to get a massage, you can. It does cost extra, so they have those extra add-ons if you're interested. You don't have to do them. Of course, they're going to try and convince you to do them, but you don't need to. To me, I had a perfect day without having to spend extra on top of the $81 I spent to enjoy the day. Now, one thing that I wish was a part of the package is umbrellas. Unfortunately, those do cost extra, or you have to be in an even higher package than what we had, or than what I had. Unfortunately, I did not get that package, so I was stuck in the sun all day. I'm sure I could have paid extra for it, but I never asked because I didn't want to spend extra on it. I just took the time in the sun because I could honestly use it. And overall, thankfully, we had cloud coverage for the most part of the day. I mean, when the sun was out, it was beaming, it was hot. September is a hot month, but when the clouds were covering, everything was fine. The umbrella part is probably the biggest things, and no towels. Bring your own towels from the ship. Overall, I enjoyed my day at Playa Mia. Would I do it? Absolutely. Is it better than the other beach clubs? Well, so far I've done Playa Mia and Paradise Beach Club. By the way, check out that video if you haven't already. And of the two, I think I like Paradise a little bit more, but if I'm bringing a family, I would have to say Playa Mia is better just simply because they have the little water park for the kids. That is the best part of it. So for families, phenomenal. Playa Mia is definitely my recommendations for families. Now, if you're a couple, an adult, if you're an adult and you're maybe a couple without kids, then maybe Playa Mia is still worth it. But I think I'd still lean a little bit more towards Paradise Beach Club. But as I do more beach clubs, as I visit Cozumel more, we'll get better answers. And eventually I'll be able to compare all of them across the board. We'll get there one day. But to comment down below, have you been to any of the beach clubs? Have you been to Paradise? Have you been to Playa Mia? Have you been to Mr. Sancho's or any other ones? Which one should I check out next? I want to know. Comment down below. Thank you so much for watching today's video. This is the end of Cozumel. We are done. We're going to head. We're done for the evening. We'll be back tomorrow, full sea day. We're going to be doing a bunch of activities, flow rider being one of them, zip line, rock climbing, all of the fun stuff, all the physical activities that I do not enjoy. I'll be doing them for your entertainment. Thank you so much for watching today. As always, this isn't a goodbye, but just a see ya real soon.